Hi and welcome to Team News. I'm Danny Groombridge. Today's top story is on the word gay, which is now the most frequently used term of abuse in schools, says a report. How did it get to be so prevalent, and why did children use homophobic insults to get at each other? For the current generation, gay, bitch and slag are the most frequently used terms of abuse, according to a survey by the Association of Teachers and Lecturers. The most popular by far is gay. Of the teachers interviewed, 83% said they heard it being used regularly, and much more than its nearest rival, bitch, of 59%, and slag, 45%. And here with us now in the studio is Leander Frogley, who has experienced firsthand of how this abusive term can be taken to extremes. So what exactly happened?
I had a son called quite unsure about his sexuality, but you know, I supported him all the way, and we always loved him so much. However, he used to come home from school and have bruises all over him, and it upset me so much just seeing him, how the boys at his school just wouldn't accept what he wanted to be. And you know, I could look at these bruises and I could say, gosh, they must hurt so much, but what would hurt more would be the inner bruises inside. And then about 10 months ago, I went up to his bedroom and I saw him like dead on the floor.
Why do you think he did this?
I think he was unsure and scared about his sexuality. He couldn't face the world. That's why I really don't like these words. Even if they weren't aimed at him, he still got so severely upset. And yeah.
Here are some comments by many of you have sent in about this word and how it's used. Carl Lander from Ipswich has said it's wrong to use the word as a term for lame or rubbish. If someone was to use the N-word in the same respect, we would not hear the end of it. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. And AJL from London says it's only in the last 4 years that I've documented it being used so much by young people. Where did Tony Thorne do his research? I would contend that gay has been one of the most commonly used derogatory words in the programmes for more like 15 years, maybe longer. Another one of our comments by Doug Stididove. Yet another misunderstanding of youth by older generations is what he said. Mo from London says, I blame Ali G. Here are some percentages about words and... Oh, don't worry.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. Sorry about the difficulties in the studio. I'm your statistical coordinator here today in the studio to talk about the specialist subject of the term gay in schools. A recent survey showed that abuse was steadily rising in schools around the UK. This is perhaps understandable when another set of research into schools' experiences of young lesbian and gays found a marked rise in problems since the early 1980s. The percentage who had experienced verbal abuse rose from around 8% in 1984 to 36% in 2001. The number who had reported being physically assaulted in school had tripled from just 5% to 15%. This could be shocking for adults who are not surrounded by terms such as gay and lesbian, but for the school children themselves, they do not seem to bat an eyelid for the offensive behaviour, even if it is not them saying it. Now I'm going to pass the report over to Midge McNulty, who is in a school as we speak, talking to young students about their feelings towards the issue. Over to you, Midge.
Hello, I'm Midge, and I'm here today in the School of Simon Langton Girls on the topic of the term gay being used as an abusive word. This school says that they don't have a problem with this issue, but clearly they were mistaken. All schools suffer from this problem. This is well done. Hi there, I'm Midge McNulty, and I noticed that you just called your homework gay.
Yeah.
Are you referring to it as a homosexual?
Nah, I use gay as a word for bad things, you know, not good things, but bad things.
I'm sorry, I don't quite follow you.
You know, like, take for instance your camerawoman. She's gay, because she's not zooming in on my beautiful face.
So, gay is a bad thing?
No, it's just everything. Like the chair's gay, the table's gay, you're gay.
As we can see, the youth of today use the term gay as a negative. This is clear. Email us your views on this topic to www.bbc.co.uk/teen news. So from me and the rest of the Teen News team, this is good night and thank you for watching.
Good night.